Hello guys, welcome to episode 4 of our new full playthrough, or not new, but our full playthrough of Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. I'm TJ. We are in chapter 4 of the entire game, and it's been almost a week as of this recording since I've done the last episode, which was episode 3. So after investigating the malpractice nature of Edelweiss Institute in Switzerland, all the clues and evidence had led us to across the Atlantic right here in New Orleans, Louisiana, right here. Sunnyside, Louisiana, right here. And we're here to investigate a specific banking firm that was involved in some gems that they were selling on behalf of the Edelweiss Institute. And so we got to make our way to the banking firm to see who's involved and why they're doing all this, as well as to see where Camilla is, as well as any others that were involved in the disappearances that we've uncovered over the past couple of chapters of this game. So it's just the weather has been I've been really busy with work, and the weather's been. Today's the hottest day of the entire week, but then we're gonna go towards another cooling trend to the point where it's gonna be raining in the middle of next week. So let's see. Hopefully I get to finish this game within the next few days. Let's see here. So we're at the Harbor Master's office right now, which is pretty much right in front of us right there. Let's take a look at the postage right here.
Black opals being auctioned at the banking house of E.W. Gray.
So we gotta head there. Alright, so that's the banking firm that we gotta locate. Let's see what else. Some towels.
Our ship leaves tomorrow morning. No room for sightseeing then. More people missing here too.
It makes me wonder if the disappearances are related to the one we're investigating right now, as well as the other guy from Massachusetts, Amos Colby, that he was investigating as well too. So Zoe Clemens, maybe she may know more about those black opals. Can't pet the cat. No, I can't talk to him. Weak. Okay, I see where the bank is at. It's in the bottom right picture where it says bank down there next to the yellow and red line. Let's do a little exploring first before we go to the bank. Oh, and in case you're wondering where Dr. Watson is at the very end of the last episode, the sailor that was carrying our suitcases pretty much spilled everything as we were docking off, so Watson supervising that sailor to pick up our crap. So let's see where we're at. And it's also been a wild week for NBA playoffs. As you guys know, I'm a huge Warriors fan, and we were down 0-2 against the Kings. Now we're up 3-2. winning 3 straight. The victory in Sacramento was very impressive. And that showed where the experience has overtaken the youth. Initially, I thought the youth was Kitty Gator Bar. Initially, I thought the youth would overtake the experience of the Warriors, because those Kings, they move real fast. The way they move the way they move reminds me of the way that the Warriors moved when they began their championship run back in around 2013, 2014, or 2014, 2015. Amazing Alonzo. Like the days that I wanted to do the recordings of this full playthrough was sort of interfering. Was being interfered by the NBA playoffs, mainly the Warriors and Kings matchup.
Please.
No, first I've heard of it.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Oh, I've heard talk.
Wait, opposite Chinatown? Oh, I see Chinatown. So Chinatown's in the red lined box right there. Okay, we'll go there later on, well, pretty soon, because I know it has something to do with this missing person poster right there. That might be a side. That might be a side quest.
Could you help me?
No, I not heard about that. Sorry.
I'm also very excited to. I got a notice that the game I pre-ordered, Jedi Survivor, is going to be shipped to my house hopefully within the next couple of days. That'll be my next full playthrough, and then after that, who knows? I may have some sort of announcement regarding the schedule for my full playthrough for the next few months following Jedi Survivor. But we'll focus on this for now because I'm looking ahead to see how everything's going to play out with my gaming schedule over the course of these next few months. The Creole Quarter. Ooh. It's like the second time I've seen a hopscotch type of drawing on the ground here. I think I saw one back in London on the very first chapter of this game. Chinatown straight ahead over there, but oh, that's blocked off too, dear Lord. Let's visit Chinatown here. None of these guys know anything? Okay, maybe she knows?
May I ask you something?
I'd tell you if I knew, but unfortunately, I don't.
Could you help me?
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else might help with that.
Another hopscotch game.
Do you know anything about this?
No, never heard nothing. Ow!
Wait, what was that? That might be an important place later on. There's the bank. Alright, let's head on there.
Mr. Frank Barnaby, right? Auction's about to start.
He reads a lot. I'll go with this one. That myopia is what's giving it away.
You have me mistaken, sir. My name...
If you ain't Frank Barnaby, you ain't coming in.
Listen, the fate of many lives is at stake.
I'm sure it is.
So, not going to let me in then?
No name, no invitation, no entry.
Oh, he's just doing his job. Alright, let's see what we got here with the evidence.
Holmes,
Closed auction,
over
gems
here.
sold. By invitation only.
Let's see what John wants.
Any luck?
None. They're holding an auction, invitation only. The good news is, I know who might have one. We need to find Mr. Barnaby.
Who?
Frank Barnaby, most likely a local.
And you think Mr. Barnaby will be happy to share his invitation?
Let us first find him, then we can see if he is the generous type.
Let's give it a try.
May I ask for your assistance?
I thought no one would ever ask.
I know just where that is, too. We just passed by that earlier.
How marvelous, Holmes. A city within a city.
Indeed, those lanterns are delightful. It is as though we have been transported to the Orient itself. Look, Watson. What have we here? A local crime star.
A star? You have a strange way with words. Frankly, we have more pressing matters.
I'm not going after these troublemakers, but the posters will add nicely to my collection of criminal profiles. I read a study that suggests facial features can determine a person's tendency towards cruelty or deviant behavior.
Well, you can't stop progress.
So I got 1 out of 10. Okay. We'll worry about the rest later on. Where the hell did I see it? Alright, this is the place.
No one's here. Locked. No one's here.
America, Holmes. I never thought I should be so lucky as to visit.
Peek through the window. Is anything there?
Rather unassuming for a jewelry store.
Damn. He at it again. Barnaby still owes you. If he can't pay in greenbacks, he'll pay in blood.
Oh, let me talk to these guys. What do they know?
May I ask you something?
I'm bone tired, but yeah, I'll help you.
Yellow hat and green jacket. Alright, I know where that is. The Giddy Gator.
This place. There's a Spartan charm, does it not?
It does. My soul will always yearn for London's gloom, but it reminds me of Cordona in a nice way.
Yeah, it does. Hold on, let me... never mind. Let's just keep doing this. Let me do this real quick. And stole 20 oranges and a packet of nuts. 3 fine horses for the reward. Stealing an overcoat, a pair of socks, and a boot. Oh, I like that reward. That got supply of beer.
May I ask for your assistance?
What makes you think I can be of any help?
Bummer. Alright, I don't know if it'll be on this side. Oh, no, I can't go in water, that's right. Sunshine Clean. Mass poisoning during the Christmas soiree. Oh, that's bad. Christmas soiree. $600 and a congressional gold medal. Another worthy reward. Is that 4 now? Black Widow Pritchett for baking and selling pies. Oh, $800 reward. Oh man, like what's Sweeney Todd and This Is Lovett, I think it was. Is there another one over there? Was that the train or was that somebody else? Probably nothing. Can I pet you? Okay, I can't pet you.
Do you know anything about this?
I'm sorry, but I've never heard of that.
Ooh, wow, it's a nice club here. Nymph of Louisiana. Another possible important location I'll visit later on. The Impaler Matucci for the dismemberment of 13 people. 10K? Oh, hell yeah. I like how Holmes just ripping down these posters for his own collection. It'd be funny if any of these innocent bystanders walk by any of these people that are wanted for murder or theft or whatever crimes they committed, and they don't even know what the rewards are because they don't know what they look like. Dr. Harold Goslar, breaking into jail to sell slush with cohorted colleagues, $10 and a fine hat. Why would you break into jail just to strike up a conversation with convicts? What's that, 6? Oh, 7. Wow, that's impressive. So that'll be 3 more, and I think they're gonna be in Chinatown? No, well, let's take a look along this strip first. Then we'll go back to Chinatown and continue on with the story. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to press. Move! I didn't mean to press that. I remember this area. No, delicatessen. Gated bar still there, but let me look around one more time. So there's 3 more. Okay. Let me look around. I don't miss anything here. Is that another one? Zathushu Arante. Conspiracy to commit tax fraud via necromancy. That's a pretty big reward. 10 acres of land and a farm? That's another worthy reward.
Yes, it really not very hungry them.
Look at that piece of wood down here. Looks funny. There we go. 8 out of 10. Well, let's keep on going with the story. Well, let me go around here a little bit more.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
I'm a little too tipsy right now to even comprehend anything. That has to be him right there.
Truly, a change of scenery does wonders for one's constitution. I feel invigorated.
Barnaby, unconscious but with his eyes open.
What's in his pocket? Is that the same seal? One more? I wonder what he did the past few times.
Look, Watson, the two of you are just alike.
Oh, great. So I look like a haggard alcoholic.
Eureka!
What have you got?
An idea. First, we'll need Mr. Barnaby's clothes.
Holmes.
Watson,
Yep, you're
time
up.
is of the essence. You will go to the bank, not as yourself, but as Frank Barnaby.
Holmes, we look nothing alike.
The hat and coat will do the heavy lifting. Just stay cool, play the part, and no one will notice the difference. Trust me.
Holmes, must we really indulge in this farce?
It worked in Switzerland, didn't it?
Sure, if you redefine the word worked.
Another poster. Or maybe I can't grab that yet. But I have to remember that one right there. Let's say the tobacco building.
Where's the money, Barnaby?
Barnaby's got us into a lot of shit.
I'll wait here so as not to arouse suspicion.
Yeah, sure, leave me here to hang and dry. Alright, I found the last two posters, but I have to wait till I go back to Holmes for that. Alright, now I know.
Mr. Barnaby.
Right you are. Shop owner.
Right. Your invitation, sir?
Here you go.
You okay, sir? Seem to have the jumps.
I'm in a rush.
Come on in. Ain't you in a rush? Go on, head inside.
heavens, I ain't never seen gems so big.
I simply must have them.
Is this familiar to you?
It isn't possible for me to help you. I'm sorry.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
You better ask someone else about that.
They're so black, it's like they absorb light. Rather hypnotic. Help me, please.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Some
Sorry,
service
I'm
here?
just dealing with another client's request. Please wait a moment.
This might be useful. I'll make a note.
Yo, really? Let me see if he knows anything about this.
Morning, sir, and welcome to the E.W. Gray Banking House. The auction will begin shortly. Name's Zoe Clemens, and I'd be delighted to help you.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Clemens. I am Frank Barnaby. I do have some questions, if you don't mind. Forgive my curiosity, but who was the previous owner?
Sir, I ain't at liberty to disclose them details.
These gems are rather curious. What can you tell me about them?
These rare beauties are black opals, all the way from Coober Pedy, South Australia. When they catch the light, the dark stone becomes a brilliant rainbow. It's something special.
It doesn't say where these stones came from, no provenance, no previous owner. I'm starting to suspect they were illegally procured.
What? We would never. I can assure you these gems were bought from one of New Orleans' most upstanding citizens, a philanthropist no less. If you would like to know more, I could get my manager.
You old dog, Barnaby. Didn't think you'd sober up for the auction. An hour ago, you were 3 sheets to the wind.
Oh, you know, I hold my liquor better than most. And the auction was an important business opportunity.
An important business opportunity. Ha! What have you done with the real Barnaby?
Well, maybe I'm drunker than I thought, mister.
Mister? What's wrong, Frank? You're looking pale. Don't you recognize your old pal, Grub?
Polished nails. Who cares about appearances, so Fashionable Menace.
Of course I know you, Sheriff.
Good. Now, while I have you, there's the matter of your outstanding fines. I've been more than reasonable, but I'm afraid the bills come due.
Fines? Right. I'm afraid I don't have anything on me.
That's funny. Ain't you at the auction? I weren't born yesterday, Frank. Now, assault, battery, disorderly conduct, that's serious stuff. You got off easy, but if you don't pay up, things get a whole lot worse.
Look, Sheriff, I'm not actually...
Whoa. Think careful now, 'cause Frank Barnaby only owes us cash. But fraud, impersonation, that's weasel behavior. And you know what we do to weasels round these parts. Feed 'em to the gators. So, Frank, what's it gonna be?
Here's all I have.
Mighty fine of you. The people of this parish deserve peace. They don't take kindly to visitors. Don't miss that boat tomorrow morning, Doctor.
Bastard took my money.
Don't want to be rude, but even the man upstairs can smell you.
I told you, Holmes. I told you it was a bad plan. Now we're penniless and wanted criminals.
Hysteria gets us nowhere, Watson. Tell me what happened.
The sheriff saw right through me. He knew who I was from the start. Extorted me for every coin I had.
Bah, all that matters is what you learned about the gems.
I shan't discuss it while still wearing that blighter's clothes. I'm going back to the boat to get changed.
You know, I think the look actually compliments you. Why bother changing it?
Wait. Okay, our clothes are still... What's going on here?
No! Was that your luggage again? I don't understand. We just got it back in order.
A pox on the crew. Oh, bollocks, now our clothes are in the bloomin' water.
It was like the luggage had legs of its own. Oh, Mr. Pratchett will have my head.
I ain't sure what you did to the sheriff, but it must have been something real hairy to have him chuck your luggage off the pier.
With respect, miss, have we met before?
If you were the real Frank Barnaby, yeah, we would have. But where are my manners? I'm Lucy. And you are?
John. I didn't mean to be rude. I've just had a difficult day, miss.
Well, it's barely noon. And you've already made an enemy in Sheriff Grubb. The man starves his gators just in case someone crosses him. John who?
Watson.
Well, Johnny, if you plan on sticking around, you better change that suit, or Frank's reputation will catch up with you. And then you'll be a John Doe.
Alas, I think one of those gators is currently devouring my spare clothes.
You've got yourself in a fine pickle. All right, come on board the Nymph of Louisiana, and I'll sort you something to wear.
The Nymph? Is that what it sounds like? Why are you helping me?
Well, let's just say you ain't the only one who's had run-ins with the sheriff. Way I see it, this city deserves better. Now quit your stalling and head on over to the Nymph. I'll be in room 6.
This Mr. Barnaby is proving rather useful. Perhaps you're not so different after all.
One more word, Holmes, and I'll hand you over to the sheriff.
Sorry, was that John talking or Frank?
Oh, go annoy someone else while I visit the Nymph.
John's gonna get some.
Always a pleasure to see you regular, Mr. Barnaby. Welcome home.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
Can't say I've ever heard about that.
May I ask for your assistance?
No, honey, I've heard nothing.
Yeah, room 6 is it?
Well, look at you. All dressed up with nowhere to go.
I can't thank you enough. As I was saying, our journey has hardly gone to plan. We seem no closer to finding our missing people than when we left.
Well, if there were anything to know, Champagne'll know it. She's across everything in New Orleans. Look for her in the fisherman's village behind the Creole quarter.
Thank you again, Lucy. I shall make my way there now.
Good luck, Johnny. Keep out of trouble.
Ah, forgive me, Watson. The difference is plain as day. What a remarkable transformation from Barnaby.
If we're critiquing wardrobes, Holmes, maybe you can explain why you used to roll just one sleeve up. Did you get bored halfway through? I feel much better in this suit, even if it is not mine.
Get those 2 posters. Assaulting relatives with a raw chicken. $5 and a pair of shoes. Okay. This should be the last one right here. Dragon, the Grim Reaper, for necromancy, kidnapping, and attempted murder. $200 in the sheriff's personal gratitude. Here's a handshake.
This will be enough for my collection.
As long as you don't hang those ugly faces up at Baker Street.
Lives and works in the fisherman's quarter. Oh, there. Is it the lady that's sweeping?
gonna die.
Are you all right, sir?
It'll come again. I will die.
What happened?
The lower of death came to me last night. I know it will come again.
Let's start from the beginning. My name is Sherlock Holmes. Could you describe last night's events for me?
I'm Cole Seabrook. It was Maman Brigitte. She came to me in the shape of a giant black rooster. Before that, some hit the wall outside. Then she came in. She took my will and she led me to the water.
Perhaps you were dreaming?
I wish I was. The Great Gator was there. It called me and I couldn't resist, but then the spell broke and I managed to crawl ashore.
Interesting.
I know how it sounds to an outsider, but it was the lower of death and it ain't finished with me.
You mentioned a lower. What is that exactly?
You outsiders only know one God. But there are many and we call them lowers. And Maman Brigitte is one of them. She's the lower of death and life. She heals the righteous and punishes the guilty.
Did you feel anything apart from fear last night?
Yeah. The signs of Maman's presence, no doubt about it. Everything became blurry and my mouth was dry and the light became very bright.
That is something.
Blurred vision, dry mouth, and photophobia?
Supper leftovers. It's not a simple tea. A herbal concoction, rather.
Black tea seems not to be very popular here.
Some chewing tobacco leaves. Cheap and strong brew. Judging by the facial features, Cole and one of his relatives. With William in Shreveport, 1879. He dropped a cup here. Interesting. This one is almost odorless. It smells sweet. I will take it just in case.
I would love to learn more about these. The healing properties of some herbs are truly amazing, Holmes.
And some are extremely dangerous. Coal ground herbs here.
He might have been hallucinating from least possibly.
Are you a good fisherman, Cole?
I wouldn't say so, sir.
There are too many imprints here. It's hard to say where he did or didn't go. A feather. Not black, however.
Did you really expect to find the feather of rock here?
More boot prints here. We have a feathered friend in the case. The damage is recent. poor bird crashed against Cole's house.
Sir?
Your boat is wrecked. What happened?
Well, I stumbled over a cypress root.
You'd need some force to cause that damage.
Yeah, and to be really down on your luck.
I must ask you, did you have a drink last night?
No, sir, I didn't take a sip. It all happened before I went to bed, and I only drink to fall asleep. That's just how it is lately. Oh, no two ways about it.
Slightly sour odor. Pleasantly strong sweet odor. What about this one? Has yellow flowers in small numerous baskets, less than an
Cole was having dinner. He was alone. The herbal decoction started to affect him. He became dizzy and dropped the cup. Hallucinations and stimulation brought him outside. He could have drowned if not for the sobering effects of the cold water.
Sir?
Cole, I am sure that you were alone last night. The Lowers were not with you.
Well, what else could you say?
I didn't say that I disbelieve you. I'm wondering about this recipe.
It's just herbal tea. I went to Mr. Samdi and he gave me the recipe to help calm my heart.
Is he a doctor?
He is a voodooist. It was risky, but all I wanted was some sleep.
Where can I find him?
On the side of the church at one of the entrances to the Fisherman's Quarter. Look for a Veve sign, but watch what you say. He has the power of voodoo.
I'll be careful. Do you know anything about this?
I'm bone-tied, but yeah, I'll help you.
Help me, please.
I'm bone-tied, but yeah, I'll help you.
Samedi? Huh. trying to remember, where did I see the church at? Oh, here's the building right here.
May I ask you something?
No, I not heard about that. Sorry.
This must be it. Oh wait, start. There we go. Let's see here. So there's the triangle option on the bottom, searching this in the archives. Let's see here. Jimson Weed, the double snare. Dry mouth, speech and swallowing disorders, dilated pupils, impaired near vision, fear of light, delirium, hallucinations, and agitation. Severe poisoning is characterized by the loss of orientation and sharp mental arousal. That might be the reason why the fisherman Cole was acting like that, but let's see what the others say. Improve appetite and normalize digestive processes. Teas and infusions will start with positive. Okay. Probably not this. It's a diuretic. All right. Alright, let me save it and see if this works so I can explain to Cole what happened to him.
Sir?
Cole, where are these herbs from?
I bought them from Zora. Her stall is at the market near the port.
Herb merchant. Oh, that's in that blue. I know where it is. Let me just fast travel. What the hell is Zora?
Are you able to help me?
I'm sorry. You should search for answers somewhere else.
Could you help me?
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else might help you better, sir. Yeah, I bet Zora will kill her. Did you see how she rushed there? Fearsome woman. Yeah, I'm afraid for them Chinese and for anyone who messes with her.
Help me, please.
I'm bone tired, but yeah, I'll help you.
Yeah, because of the stuff she's around with. No, it's not that.
Excuse me, just one question.
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
Are these herbs fresh? And you dare call my product substandard?
There you are.
Excuse me, are you Zora?
Product substandard. I am. What do you want?
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I have several questions, if you don't mind. You are selling herbs, is that right?
Do you want to buy something?
Not really. I wanted to ask if you have the herbs from this list.
Goldenrod, jasmine, strawberry. These are very common. I do sell them same as any other herb merchant.
I came here because Cole Seabrook mentioned you. Do you know him?
Unfortunately, yeah. He's my late husband's brother.
Have you heard of Jimson weed?
A poisonous plant, but it can help ease the pain if you know how to use it. Some believe you can use it to create a zombie, a willless slave.
Is that what you wanted for Cole? Or did you sell it accidentally?
Did Cole get what he deserved? The Loas heard my prayers.
So you admit it was on purpose?
I admit there's a higher power maintaining order and justice in this world, and Cole got what he deserved. I'm happy that it happened, but that doesn't mean I'm to blame.
Can I ask what caused such hatred?
The sheriff confiscated all our weapons, and then the disappearance began. William wanted one rifle, just one, to protect us. Cole was too eager to help, and as a result, my Will got a bullet in his chest.
How did Cole explain what took place?
He just walked away as if nothing happened. Cole is the reason I lost my husband, and he should pay for it.
Don't you want to know what really happened?
For me, it's clear. An innocent man would tell everything. Only the guilty remain silent.
Okay, so... Huh. Maybe we should talk with Cole to see what happened.
Sir?
I've learned about your tragedy, Cole. My condolences.
Zora told you, didn't she?
Can you tell me what happened and why you feel guilty?
My brother died. I'm alive, and William is not. That's why.
Tell me, what was the plan?
William had to get into the warehouse through the eastern gate, the one not far from the market on the edge of the railroad. I hid behind the barrels. I was on the lookout.
So what went wrong?
William went in, then came back with a rifle. I saw him jump off the crate, and then bang! He was lying there dead.
Did you see who shot him?
It was the bloody sheriff. I swear I saw him smiling.
What happened next?
My heart stopped. I froze. Then the sheriff yelled, "See if there are more rats." And I woke up. I ran away. I had just one task, and I failed it. And for my mistake, the lower of death will come for me.
So we gotta investigate the eastern gates of the warehouse near the market closest to the railroad. Where's the railroad? Oh, shoot. Okay, I know where it's at. Wait, I'm reading the. Hold on. Where's the? I think I'm on the wrong side. I was just at the market. The market's on the other side when I was trying to find Zora. So far, this is the longest side case that I've done in this entire game. Here's the barrel. There it is. Here's the barrels.
Chewed tobacco. That's the spot.
I hid behind the barrels. I was on the lookout.
An oily handprint. The substance has solidified. I assume that this is cosmoline with which the gun was lubricated.
William went in, then came back with a rifle.
Will went in and came back with a rifle.
William was shot here.
I saw him jump off the crane and then bang! He was lying there dead.
The bullet went through him, and based on its velocity and mass, I would say the shooter was no more than 35 or 40 feet away. This lamp did not leave William a chance to go unnoticed. The sheriff stood here. Cole had no chance to spot him approaching.
It's a terrible choice of position, and it cost his brother his life.
Then the sheriff yelled, "See if there are more rats!" And I woke up.
And what did Cole do?
My heart stopped. I froze.
Cole sought safety in flight.
Now I see why Cole thinks he deserved it. He simply left his brother behind.
He did not have much of an option.
Sad. I think Zora would like to know about this.
Yeah, back to Chinatown it is. I'm in the wrong area.
The crazy one is gone. Look for her somewhere else.
Excuse me, just one question.
I don't wish to be rude, but I don't have a clue about this.
Wait, is she back at the market?
Yeah,
What do you want?
I know you are angry at Cole, but you must know that he is not guilty of your husband's death. I was at the warehouse and I saw it all myself. The sheriff shot William and Cole couldn't prevent it, not even at the cost of his life.
Why did Cole survive then? And how did he return unwounded?
He had no chance of stopping the sheriff, but he found himself unnoticed. All he could do was run or die.
That jackal sheriff. Perhaps you're right. I didn't want to kill Cole. It's just too painful to know that he's still around while my Will's dead.
You can mourn with Cole. Forgive him if you can.
I'll need some time for that. I miss Will so much. I will try to forgive Cole. I promise.
Back to the fisherman's quarter it is.
Sir?
I have good news. No lowers are coming for you. You were poisoned.
What?
Zora sold you Jimson weed instead of jasmine. That was the cause of your hallucination. She wanted revenge.
It doesn't change anything. Look, the lowers were guiding her. I deserved it.
I went to the warehouse and I know what happened. You are not guilty of William's death. You had no chance of stopping the sheriff. Your only choice was to run or die.
That was my purpose as a brother. But I failed William. I'm a coward. I ruined 2 lives in one evening, including Zora's.
I spoke with Zora and she forgives you. Now is the time to forgive yourself.
Thank you, sir. I'll try.
Good. That's actually a really good side case.
Lafayette! Hush now. No offense, Sheriff. Them two don't take kindly to gents. Especially foreigners. How can champagne help you? Trip to the bayou? Feeding a huge crocodile?
Some other time, perhaps. Word has it you know everything that goes on round these parts.
Maybe. Maybe not. What you want to know?
The bank in town recently purchased a valuable collection of gemstones from a wealthy man. What do you know of it?
Sure. I hear everything. This time I tell you for free. Next time, you pay.
Thank you.
May have been 1, 2 weeks ago. Rich man's butler sold him some black opals.
And this rich man is?
Don't know his name, only that he from the French Quarter. Folk back in town could take you there. That's all I know. You need a boat? I hire 'em out for dollars. Or a bottle of you-know-what.
Thank you for the offer and the help.
Careful. Norlands may look welcoming, but not every smile is friendly.
At least the weather is on our side.
Jewel Seller A, Arneson or Atkinson? Probably the French Quarter. There was no St. Thomas, so probably Arneson. And this. Richmond from the French Quarter. Yeah, that has to be Arneson. This upstanding city philanthropist. Yeah, it has to be Arneson.
You can look at my dogs, but don't touch them.
Well, where's the French Quarter? Oh, this one, duh.
Yeah. Help me, please.
Oh, I've heard talk. Yes, I have.
Where is the cab at?
French Quarter, and get us there fast.
Got a spot in mind?
Actually, I'm not sure yet. You know, Watson, the opulent mansions and stifling heat remind me of my time in the Mediterranean.
Corona does sound rather magical. Do you think you shall ever return?
I don't know. That place was home to some of my greatest memories and some of my lowest moments.
Man, I'm hearing snakes. Well, let me save right here first, just in case something weird happens. I got an achievement that I completed the 4th chapter, but I didn't see an opening title card for the 5th chapter yet, but I think we'll approach it here pretty soon. So let's see what happens, and we might end the episode
Lord,
pretty
help
soon.
me.
Excuse me, miss. Are you all right? What is your name?
Eula, sir.
Waiting for someone, Eula?
Yes, sir. My brother Davy. He works for Mr. Arneson in that mansion yonder. Been 5 days now since I last heard from him.
Come now, why all the tears?
Something happened to Davy. I feel it in my bones.
Do you think he may have left the premises?
No, sir. Davy, he ain't like you and me. He's smart in some ways, but he can't talk. Not a word. He's pure and kind.
Fear not. We will look for your brother. One presumes this gate is locked. Is there any other way inside?
There's another entrance through the stables you could try. That's where I meet Davy normally, but I couldn't get in. See, I couldn't find the key. It wasn't in its usual spot. Please hurry, sir. Find him for me.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna end up. What's with the blood? We're gonna end the episode over here, so we gotta see what is going on. What's up with Davy, and also with your friend, Mr. Arneson. So, next episode, I think it's gonna be a really horror-like atmosphere, obviously, with the way this game is trending right now. So, I'll see you guys in episode 5, where we'll do chapter 5 in Arneson's mansion. See you later, guys.